Welcome back to A Moment with Miranda, where we take a few minutes to reflect, reset, and remind ourselves that we are enough. Today I wanted to talk about something I think many of us struggle with: making friends as an adult. Isn't it funny how as kids, making friends was the simplest thing in the world? I was reminded of this just the other day when I watched my daughter make a new friend in a matter of seconds. This little girl came up to her with a piece of concrete that she called a rock and asked if my daughter wanted to be friends. And just like that, they were inseparable. For the rest of the before school times, these two would greet each other with a hug, hold hands, and stick together until it was time to go to class. The first time my daughter and her new friend had to go to separate classes, we literally had to pry their hands apart. It was the sweetest thing. Watching this unfold, I couldn't help but think how amazing it would be if, as adults, we could just present someone with a pebble and say, "Will you be my friend?" And it would be as simple as that. No overthinking, no worrying about judgment or rejection, just pure, childlike innocence in the form of connection. But the reality is, making friends as an adult can feel very scary and complicated. We get caught up in our own insecurities, past experiences, and the politics of social interactions. We worry about whether we'll be accepted, whether we'll fit in, or whether we'll be judged for just who we are. And in that process, we sometimes forget the simplicity of what it means to connect with another person. What I learned from my daughter's experience is that maybe we're making things a little bit more complicated than they need to be. Kids don't overthink friendships, they just happen. They see someone they like and they go for it. They're not worried about being perfect or saying the right thing. They just want to connect, to share a moment, and to be in each other's company. As adults, we could stand to learn a thing or two from that. What if we approach friendships with the same sense of innocence and openness? What if we were more willing to take a chance, to put ourselves out there, and to connect with someone new without all the overthinking? Sure, it's not always going to work out, but that's okay. The beauty of it is in the attempt, in the willingness to reach out and say, "Hey, let's be friends." Making friends as an adult doesn't have to be scary. And as we make it out to be scary, it gets worse. It starts with being open. We have to be open. We have to let go of the fear of rejection, and with remembering that at our core, we all want the same thing. We want to connect with others, to share our experiences, and to find companionship. So let's take a page from our kids' book. Let's embrace the childlike innocence, that willingness to connect and make an effort to reach out to others. It might not be as simple as handing someone a pebble, but it can be just as meaningful if we allow it to be. Thank you for spending this moment with me. Remember, making friends is all about the connection, not perfection. So be open, be brave, and never forget, you are always enough, babe. Always.